Well, good afternoon. Again, my name is Kiran and I'm here to ask for your support of Proposition 98. Prop 98 is about protecting all private property rights. It's about fairness, and it's about ensuring that those who have worked hard to earn property can't have it swiped away by government entities. Again, as I said, my name is Kiran and I'm with the California Farm Bureau Federation. I do the organization's political work. Many of you are familiar with Farm Bureau. We are a federation of 53 county farm bureaus, and it's our mission to protect family farms and ranches, and we feel that this initiative is consistent with that mission. What I'd like to do today is to highlight what the initiative does and dispel some of the myths about this initiative. First of all, in terms of what it does, the initiative protects all private property rights for homes, businesses, farms, and churches. It allows for continued use of eminent domain for legitimate public projects, such as schools, roads, and water projects. It provides fair compensation to property owners when there is a legitimate taking of utilizing eminent domain. Further, it protects natural resources from being exploited. What it does not do, despite what some groups are saying about Prop 98, it does not prevent the construction of water projects. And again, the Farm Bureau has a long history of supporting water development. We fully realize and have long advocated that water is the lifeblood of the state's farms and ranches. Our farms and ranches cannot remain viable without water. I think it's important to note that the claims regarding the initiative's impacts on construction of water storage or conveyance facilities have come from an attorney that is working on behalf of the League of California Cities. Now, that is one of the main organizations that is in opposition to Prop 98. As far as our campaign and coalition goes, we have only seen one legal opinion raising this claim. Again, because of Farm Bureau's strong support and understanding of the importance of water development, we did seek numerous legal opinions to make sure that this was not an issue. We did seek the legal opinion of Stuart Somack, who is a prominent water expert here in California. He works for a number of different water agencies. We also sought the legal opinion of the Pacific Legal Foundation and the Institute for Justice. Again, all experts in the water, natural resources, and private property rights area of law. In addition, it should be noted that our opponents did file a lawsuit back in early March in which they challenged the ballot label that has been provided by the Attorney General's office. It's interesting that in that litigation effort, the issue of water was never raised. Again, proving that this claim is simply a campaign ploy that would not stand up in the courts. We did also have extensive discussion with the Legislative Analyst's Office, and there was just a hearing in the state legislature last week. It should be noted that neither in the Legislative Analyst's analysis nor in last week's hearing did the analyst have any concerns about the impacts to the development of water projects. Farm Bureau, as well as all of the coalitions supporting Prop 98, we adamantly feel that these claims are nothing but a campaign ploy. We have done our due diligence to address these issues. Further, there have been some concerns relating to local land use planning and impacts of the initiative on the environment. We also disagree with those. And again, in the litigation that occurred back in March, the Supreme Court hearing, the judge did dismiss those claims by our opponent. This initiative does not impact local land use planning or harm any of the environmental regulations. When our opponents raise these issues, they are merely scare tactics. And I would be glad to share with you the court's ruling in regards to these issues. It should also be noted that in the previous initiative, Prop 90 on the 2006 ballot, Farm Bureau was one of the major opponents of that initiative because we felt it undermined these very types of important protections relating to land use planning and the environment. We realize that if we don't take care of our environment, if we don't have the tools available to our local governments to protect farmland, that it would be a detriment to agriculture. And that's why we feel that this initiative has been written in a manner to both protect private property rights and to protect the state's farms and ranches, which are a very important resource. With that, I just want to close by again asking for your support. We feel that this initiative has been carefully crafted. It has addressed many of the issues, the errors that occurred with Proposition 90, and with all of this legal expertise and advice and the careful crafting, we feel we have struck just the right balance, protecting people's private property rights while protecting government's ability to take property in legitimate public use projects.
Thank you.